Hi, Lisa. No, no cat. Stop. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting set up. I'm a little early so that I can get set up. Hi, Casey. I'm trying to combat a cat that is crying, leaf blowers that literally just decided to start as I was getting ready to record, so that's great. Hi. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh, goodness. Okay. Hi, Mia. I am so sorry about leaf blowing, about the cat. So far it is going a little bit chaotic, and I'll explain a little bit more once I get into it. Oh, why is everything working? Okay. Sorry, little technical difficulties. I'm having a morning, everyone. So yeah, I'll explain a little bit more. Oh, thank you. I'll explain a little bit more as I like kind of go along, but okay. Thanks, Kimberly. Am I excited for Easter? I don't know as of right now because everything in the world is just so chaotic. I mean, I'm sure we'll FaceTime with our families and things like that, but I don't know. Hi, Sarah. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter. What's her name? Can I say her name? Come here, Max. Good boy. Max says hi. Oh, I fully support that, Michelle. The entire time during our all hands meeting yesterday, it was like an hour and a half long. I made all of my cookies. Oh, happy birthday, Gemma. Yeah, so during my hour and a half meeting yesterday, which not quite sure why we had that meeting, but sure. I think it was like meant to reassure us. Is my internet going out? What's happening right now? I keep having to reload because of my internet, so hopefully it is not affecting you guys on your end. But it's affecting my chat, so I'm sorry in advance. Okay, so oh, good. If you were here yesterday, you heard all about how like I was no longer doing this workflow, and I had started to cross things off, and they told me no, and blah blah blah. Well, that's not the case anymore. They went from, oh, we don't want to do an electronic workflow to, well, how are we going to track the concurrence? And I'm like, well, that was the whole point of the workflow. And then they were like, oh, well, we want that. So now I'm back on it. I had to write a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. Things got a little crazy. Anyways, so I added some things to my master task list. Now I'm kind of glad that this is still on there. Sure. I did ride my Peloton yesterday. Where's my little list? I made a little list of things. Where is it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hold on. I need to find this list because that was the thing keeping me sane this morning. I'm sure you guys can relate because I try to hold off so I can plan directly in here, but sometimes I need to make a list outside of it so that I can still, where would that have gone? I'm kind of at a loss. Max, did you take it? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Did you knock it over, Max? I'm sorry. Okay, well, I guess I'm going from memory. That's cool. That's cool. I think Max took it somehow. And he says no. Okay. Okay, Max, you can come back. And we'll just try our best. So I don't have the Peloton numbers, but I do know like how long I rode, which was a 30-minute ride. I only ended up doing one ride yesterday because of all the crazy work stuff going on. I do kind of remember my numbers because, hi Meg. Max isn't very cooperative, so I will try. Max, say hi to the world. Yes. Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's not very cooperative, so I do kind of remember the numbers. Good morning. He likes things the way he likes things. I actually do pretty much remember the numbers except for this calories. So it was 45, 81. Oh my God, it was such a fast cadence. I was dying. I think the calories were like 390 something, but I'm not going to put that in. The output, what was the output? I beat my personal best. I think it was 268. Maybe? I think it was 268. I'm gonna put it. It's fine. And then I rode 9.38 miles. And again, for any... Oh, we just got it in March. Okay, now I don't know where my ruler is. I am not doing a great job. Oh, there's one. I do have about 30 rulers, so at some point I should be able to find at least one of them. Theoretically. Theoretically. We got it March 9th, I think. It was a big purchase that my husband was really keen on. And honestly, right now, it's probably a really good thing because this is the only workout I'm doing right now. Okay, so on to the habit trackers. I did work out, obviously. I did not do yoga last night. I did a low carb meal, which is the justification that I am giving myself for being low carb, because low carb used to mean keto, and I'm not about that right now. Oh yeah, you probably can hear the leaf blowers at this point. They're like right outside my window. I will put our code in the description after this finishes. I can only say with my experience so far for the past month, the first week is terrible. Don't get me wrong. Your butt muscles hurt, and just like the impact of the actual seat it is terrible, but it only lasts for about a week. And then after that, like, you just become numb to it. It's a very strange experience. And I did not get 7.5 hours of sleep last night, or 7+ hours of sleep last night. I did not get that. Yeah, I think that every time I go outside, to be honest, I'm like, this is just so strange. Like, whenever I take my dog for a walk, it's just people everywhere, and it's very confusing. Okay, so I did listen to the Star Talk podcast. I did that while I was cleaning around the house last night. I'm really sad about this, but FaceTiming with my nephew is not going to happen this month. My brother shares custody. It's a whole ordeal, to be honest, but because Florida is stay-at-home order, he's like FaceTiming with his son, and I won't be able to FaceTime with him, so I'm really sad about that. Hopefully, like, I can like get on maybe a group FaceTime call. I would really like that. I'm thinking it's gonna rain today, so I don't want to do the long walk with Malia today, but I would like to make hot chocolate. And then I think the 60-minute Peloton ride I'll probably end up doing. Oh my dear God, these people. I know they have a job to do, but man, this is annoying having these leaf blowers outside my house. Okay, persevere, it's fine. I would like to do the 60-minute Peloton ride this weekend. Obviously, I have not done this yet. Okay, so I don't have enough room here based on the list I made this morning that I then lost. Maybe it's under here. No, not under there either. I really wish I knew where this list was. So I'm going to draw something a little bit right here and then start the daily planning over on this page. It just had to be now. Like, literally, I took my dog for a walk before this stream so that she doesn't howl, because that's just what she does when she wants to go for a walk. And as I was walking into the house, they started, which was like 5 minutes before I started this. And if you go to my Instagram stories, there is a literal video of me face palming because of it. I want to think that they're doing it on purpose at this point. I mean, I know they're not. They have a job to do, just like we all do. And I'm sure their business has been hit pretty hard. But man, my habit tracker, I was up by 7. I did take my scripts. I did do inbox 0 yesterday. Teeth, floss, and my face. I did not go to bed by 10:30. I went to bed probably at like 10:50, 11 o'clock. And then I did my morning routine with brushing, flossing, and washing my face. Hi everyone. I am so sorry about the leaf blowers. I know you guys are all like, it's fine, Erin, you can't control it. But it's making me so they're literally right outside my window. It's got to be on purpose at this point. Okay, so I would like to do some sort of like turtles, like a turtle walk. If you guys are not familiar, I'm from Florida, so we used to watch turtle walks all the time. The baby turtles would hatch, and then you set up an area directing them to where the water is and making sure that people aren't crossing the paths and everything like that. So I would like to do like some sort of drawing like that, but I'm like unsure of how to handle it. I think I'm gonna get some blues in here. It's like, it's just getting to be the time, which I think is like, it's a little early in the season for this to be happening. So like, I didn't think that I would have to worry about this anytime soon, but apparently I do, so. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, doing this bird's eye view. And then I would like to get maybe a lighter blue. Eek. Trying to scoot around with a cat in your lap is not easy. I'll just put that out there. No, it's okay, Max. And if you have never been to a beach, which, I mean, I suggest you do. Beaches are nice. Not now. Not now. Don't go to the beach now. Gonna eat my words here soon. It's very calming if you go the right time of the year. But then again, I lived in Florida, and the right time of the year was all year, and you can go in December, so. Just kind of want to get it across that that's water. I hope it does that. And then Harry Potter masks. So I talked about this with a bunch of my friends yesterday. They're all like making masks, and the one thing that I can't do crafting wise is sew, and they're judging me so hard because I am this like major crafter and I do all this stuff on the internet, and I can't do Lord almighty, and I cannot sew to save my life. I don't like that. Let's do. This one's gonna be a little bit more of a baby. But if you ever have the opportunity to go to a turtle crawl, I highly suggest it. It was such an amazing experience. And honestly, it's an experience that I had many times growing up in Florida, but I really, really highly encourage it. I'm not really caring what these look like because I just want to get the point across. I'll do it. I'll still do the brown outline. Okay. Cool. Later on, I might go ahead and continue this, but I don't know how much of this space I might need. It depends on where you live, like in the world. So I think it actually happens right around this time of the year, at least in Florida. When I Googled it, it was giving me a motel. So there is a motel in Florida called the Turtle Crawl, in case you were... Oh, hi, Morgan. Yeah, we still have a whole bunch to do because I've been dealing with leaf blowers and I was drawing. So I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to continue on over here, so I'm just going to leave this for now, and then usually I don't have events and meetings that much or a lot of priority items on the weekend, so I'll go ahead and fill that in a little bit more later. Are they done? Maybe they're done. I think that's a little bit too hopeful, to be honest. Yep, still right outside. I personally like the Tombow set a little bit more for like muted colors. But I mean, mild liners also have great muted colors. So you can't go wrong with any of the three of those. One day they will finish. One day. Probably as I end this stream, they will be complete. Okay, so now I have to remember everything that was on my list that I lost. So I had what I already did today. I had send draft SOP. For those that don't know what an SOP is, it's a standard operating procedure. It basically just is your guideline policy situation, and I'm writing that for this electronic workflow situation. So send draft SOP, I already did that. So I have to write the appendices. I already wrote appendices C and D, and I still have to write appendices A and B. So that is on my list today. I have to add columns for the permits. Essentially, for every water permit that goes out, there's a lot of different parameters for each facility and how they do permits. So we need to track some of those things, and I do a lot of like the behind the scenes, like creating the actual like SharePoint site so that they know what all those parameters are. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. So adding the permit columns, I have to do my time card because they sent 8 emails saying that the time card is due today. I have to set my MaxiFlex schedule for next week. I think this was it. I feel like there's one more thing that I just cannot remember that was on that list. I'm sure it's in an email somewhere, so I'm not oh, I found it. I put my computer on top of it. That was great. Hi, Kristen. In case you aren't aware, I'm a mess this morning. So I'm glad you're here to witness. Oh, and if you guys can like the stream, I would really appreciate that. Oh, and I didn't see your comment, Ashley. A turtle crawl is where the baby turtles hatch and they all make their way into the ocean. It's a really, honestly, it's a spectacular thing. I'll try to put some more information in the description after this uploads. Bye, Casey. I'll be doing this again tomorrow if you want to join. Hey, that's more than I've done, Kristen, so... Okay, yep, and I have to set up the CAPS workflow. CAPS is my particular section, so I have to set that up so that I can write the appendix, so I can like take screenshots and make it really easy for them to follow. Okay, so that is all the work stuff that I have so far today, and honestly, that's gonna be a day. Okay, so all of my work stuff is done. All of my business stuff, I have to cut stencils, of course, because you guys really seem to like these stencils. And I have my idea for stencils that are getting released for next month, so I have to make that soon. Print and cut for the orders. I pretty much have everything printed at this point. I just have to actually cut them now. Packaging orders. I forgot to drop off the 5 orders that are sitting on my desk, so I will do that today. Send orders. Design the kit for that's getting released in May. Setting up the stream for tomorrow. And then practice sheets for my patrons. My patrons get lettering practice sheets sent to them every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's like doodling ones. Most of the time it's different like styles of lettering. So that is all the business stuff that I think I have today. I'm sure there's more stuff that needs to get added. There always is. I did not do the dining room table yesterday, so I need to clear the dining room table today. My husband informed me that he has no boxers for the rest of the week, so I have to do laundry. Because he goes, right now he's going through basically 3 pairs of boxers a day, because he wears them for work, and then because he's in the healthcare fields, he takes everything off right away when he gets home, and we kind of have to decontaminate it and throw it in the washer. And then he wears one for a workout, and then he wears one to bed. So he's going through like 3 pairs a day at this point. So I have to do laundry. I also want to wash our comforter. Because it's been an embarrassing amount of time since I last did that. I still haven't done the vanity handles. That is literally a 2-minute project, so I just need to remember to bring them upstairs. I stay upstairs most of the day, but when I do go downstairs, I just need to remember to bring them back up. with the, oh, change the sheets, that's right. And before people say that I'm gross for only washing my sheets once a month, which people tend to do, I don't know why it's anyone's business, but sure. I just change the sheets and I wash all my sheets at once, and we have 4 pairs of sheets. Okay, and then my parents were so sweet. Last week, my husband and I bought bagels for the ICU, and my parents sent me $50 today to do the same thing. They wanted to donate bagels, so I'm gonna call that same bagel company and place an order today so that I can bring them in tomorrow. Is it Wednesday? Yes, it is Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Thursday. So I have to call the bagel company to arrange that. And then my trash got knocked over by my animals, so I have to sweep my office floors today because there are little bits of stencils. They cut out these little things when I put it in the machine for all of the stencils that I make. So these are littered all over my floor right now because the animals knocked over my trash can. I agree, Kristen. It's like the points. First of all, I love Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's great. Have you seen their new, like, I don't know if they're doing Zoom or Skype or whatever sessions they're doing, like the digital sessions? It's hilarious. Kathleen, my cousin who is on my husband's side, she is doing better. They decreased the oxygen down to 60%, which is a positive sign. And then she also got transferred to a less busy hospital. So she was stable enough to get transferred. So she is doing better. We're cautiously optimistic, but 72 hours when you're trying to wean people off of ventilators and everything like that, it's very touch and go. So I'm glad she's doing better also. There was such a sweet article in North Carolina. It's one of the Charlotte Magazine or something to that effect, one of her friends from college. And it was such a sweet letter that he wrote to her. So yeah, Ashley, I'm the same way. Like I don't see why I don't like washing my sheets with all of my clothes, so I just put them all in the same load. So someone commented on my April video because I have the cleaning tracker and it just says sheets monthly, and they're like, ew, you only wash your sheets once a month? I don't like when people judge me for stupid things like that, but it is what it is, coming from being on the internet. So this is my Wednesday. Like literally, this is a freaking jam-packed day. This is not typically how many to-do items that I like to have. Because it's a little bit stressful just looking at this list with only one thing that has been checked off. And not only this is just the stuff that makes it into my bullet journal. I don't put like walk my dog, which I do twice a day. So yeah, I do my dishwasher about once a week. Usually we like run out of bowls at some point, but sometimes we hand wash a bowl and like we just try to run the dishwasher once a week. There's only 2 of us, so it's a lot easier for us than it is for like a family of 4 that's home all the time. I'm sure that they need to wash or run their dishwashers more often. But for us, it's definitely a waste. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it does. If it said change sheets, like maybe I'd give it to them, like, but then again, I mean, people have their own circumstances, you know? Especially like I know my mom, I mean, she still washes her sheets all the time, but like she takes night showers. So if you're like clean going to bed, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, so man, this is stressful. I just looking at this list is very stressful for me. I am putting this down so that I can't add any more items, because even if I need to add them, I have space for one or two, but honestly, my brain can't handle any more than this. So I'm just gonna put this down and hope that nothing else comes of this day. Yeah, night showers for the win. I do that a lot now because usually I am taking, I'm doing Peloton in the evening. Yesterday I did it around midday, but I've been doing a lot in the evening. So, oh, thanks, Meg. I hope that you get through it too. We all just need good juju to try to get through the day these days. Okay, so I am gonna get to this whole list. I would appreciate if you guys can like the stream. Once this ends, then it starts to upload, so it'll be available for replay after this. And I think oh yeah, I'm gonna put, I need to write it down so I don't forget. I will add the turtle crawl link information down below. Not that most people can do it this year, but maybe for future, if you're planning vacations and stuff, you might be interested in some turtle crawls. So I will go ahead and put them in the link so that you can save that for maybe a future time. Oh, thanks, Kathleen. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, and then Friday is going to be a different video, so I won't be doing a live here on YouTube. I will be doing it for my gold plus tier patrons on Friday, so that I think that's at 2:30 for my patrons that are on here. So keep an eye out for that. And sorry, Michelle. It's feeding the beast, you know. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and have another. I'm pretty sure it's a 10 types video. I'm not sure because I haven't filmed it yet. So I will have that available on Friday, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.